The untold story of Brock Lesnar, WWE's most dangerous beast. When people talk about the most dangerous superstars in WWE history, one name always stands above the rest. Brock Lesnar, a man who destroyed legends. A fighter who shook not only WWE, but also the world of UFC. A champion whose very name was enough to make opponents nervous before they even stepped into the ring. But the question is, how did Brock Lesnar become so dangerous? This story begins on July 12, 1977, in Webster, South Dakota. Brock was born into a farming family. Life was never easy for him. Working on the farm, lifting heavy equipment, and dealing with hard physical labor were part of his everyday routine. While other kids were playing video games, Brock was driving tractors and working in the fields. Perhaps that is why his body became strong as steel from a very young age. During his school years, Brock excelled in both wrestling and football. His incredible strength and athletic ability amazed coaches and teammates alike. After every competition, people would say the same thing: this kid is different. When Brock entered college, he began dominating amateur wrestling. He won the National Junior College Championship and later became the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Champion. At that point, Brock Lesnar was no longer just a student. He was becoming one of the most feared young wrestlers in America. In the year 2000, WWE signed Brock Lesnar. Even during training, WWE officials quickly realized that Brock was not an ordinary athlete. His power, speed, and aggression made him look like a real-life monster. In 2002, Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut on Raw. The entire company was shocked. He immediately started destroying everyone in his path. Within months, he was challenging WWE's biggest stars. Then came SummerSlam 2002. On that night, Brock Lesnar defeated The Rock and captured the WWE Championship. At just 25 years old, Brock became the youngest WWE champion in history at that time. But this was only the beginning. Over the next few years, Brock competed against legends such as Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, Big Show, and Kurt Angle. His dominance seemed unstoppable. Then came a decision that shocked the wrestling world. Brock Lesnar left WWE. Many fans believed his career was over, but in reality, his greatest chapter was just beginning. Brock entered the world of UFC. There were no scripted matches, no storylines, no second chances, only real fighters and real fights. Many people believed Brock would fail. They said he was only a professional wrestler, but Brock proved everyone wrong. In 2008, he defeated Randy Couture and became the UFC Heavyweight Champion. Now Brock was no longer just a WWE superstar. He was one of the most dangerous combat athletes on the planet. But fate had another challenge waiting for him. Brock was diagnosed with a serious illness called diverticulitis. Doctors feared that he might never compete again. For many athletes, that would have been the end. But Brock Lesnar was never like most athletes. After multiple surgeries and a painful recovery, he fought his way back. Then in 2012, Brock Lesnar returned to WWE. The reaction from the fans was unbelievable. The arena exploded with excitement. The Beast Incarnate was back. And what followed became one of the most terrifying eras in WWE history. In 2014, Brock Lesnar faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. At the time, The Undertaker's WrestleMania record stood at an incredible 21 victories and 0 defeats. Many believed the streak could never be broken. But on that historic night, Brock Lesnar achieved the impossible. 1, 2, 3. The streak was over. The crowd sat in complete shock. Fans could hardly believe what they had witnessed. Brock Lesnar had conquered the unconquerable. From that moment forward, he became one of the most feared men in WWE history. Not long after, Brock faced John Cena at SummerSlam. What happened that night looked less like a wrestling match and more like total destruction. Brock dominated Cena in a way few fans had ever seen before. Over the years, superstars such as Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, and many others stepped up to challenge him. But Brock always sent the same message: welcome to Suplex City. Outside the ring, Brock Lesnar lives a very different life. He is married to former WWE superstar Sabre. Together they live a private lifestyle away from the spotlight. Unlike many celebrities, Brock rarely appears on social media. Instead, he spends much of his time on his farm with his family. He enjoys hunting, farming, and living a peaceful life away from the cameras. Today, Brock Lesnar's legacy includes multiple WWE Championships, Universal Championships, a UFC Heavyweight Championship, and countless records. But records alone do not define him. The fear seen in the eyes. His true legacy is fear. The fear seen in the eyes of his opponents. The fear felt throughout the arena the moment his entrance music hits. The fear that turned him into one of the most dangerous superstars the wrestling world has ever seen. Even today, when fans are asked one simple question, who was the most dangerous man in WWE history, many still give the same answer: Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate.